Good morning, students. Welcome back to the second session of the concept or a grammar aspect, prepositions. In our previous class, we learned the definition of prepositions and some of the types of prepositions which is divided based on the functions. So, just we will brush it once again whatever we discussed in our previous class. Yes. So, prepositions. Prepositions or a preposition is a word placed before a noun in order to show its relation with another part of the sentence. So, examples are behind, in, down, by. For example, this is a cat. So, where is the cat? This is the cat and this is a table. So, where is the cat? It is under the table or it is above the table. So, the word above or under connects these two different sentences. Okay, so it connects the sentence and it connects the sentence by adding under and above. Next, we learnt about the types of prepositions. So, first preposition is preposition of time. So, as the title itself suggests, it describes when something happens, happened or will happen. For example, at, on and in. So, in order to remember this, we learnt this triangular method. Hope you all remember that. So, whereas at the top, on and in the bottom. By looking at this structure, we can write where to use preposition of time. So, next we learned about preposition of place. So, it shows the relationship of a place between the nouns and a pronouns. For example, below, between, in front of. I gave an example of two boxes. Do you remember? Two boxes and a duster? Yes. So, that is which shows the relationship between two nouns or pronouns. Last one we learnt about preposition of movement. So, here it shows the movement of a noun. So, examples for preposition of movement are along, from, down, up. So, these are the examples for preposition of movement. So, these are the three types of prepositions we discussed in our previous class or previous session. So, we will continue the remaining or the important types of prepositions with respect to the examination point of view, and we will solve some of the questions from articulation. So, the next type of preposition is preposition of manner. So, these preposition of manner, they are used to express the manner in which something is done. We usually use preposition of manner when we answer the question beginning with how. Okay. So, we usually use this preposition of manner in order to answer to the question which begins with how. We will see some of the examples. Okay, here is the question. How did she lose weight? Okay, she lost weight by exercising. Over here, the word by is expressing the manner in which she lost the weight. Okay, how did she lose weight? She lost weight by exercising. So, the word by expresses the manner in which she lost weight. That is by exercising. So, we have few more examples. Next one. Ria goes to work. How does she go to work? That is by using the transportation bus. So, by expresses the manner in which Ria goes to work. That is, Ria goes to work by bus. Next, we need to cut the cake. How? With a knife. So, we need to cut the cake with is again expressing the manner in which the cake can be cut. Okay, that is with a knife. One more example. So, Steve accepted the job offer. How? With pleasure. So, with so much of pleasure, he accepted the job offer. So, last example, Ram speaks. How does he speak? Like his father. So, the words by, with, like are some of the examples for preposition of manner. So, this is about prepositions and its types. So, in the examination point of view, this is about preposition and its types. So, now let us solve some of the exercises from your articulation book. Page number 5 in your articulation book and the first main. Okay, I will be solving out few exercises. Remaining exercises you need to solve by yourself. The first main is identify prepositions in the following sentence and underline them. So, here in the first main we have to read a sentence. After reading a sentence, there is a preposition in the sentence. So, what we have to do is we need to underline those prepositions. Okay, I will read out the first question for you all. He threw the ball across the court. Over here, what is the preposition? Yes, it is across. So, it is a preposition of movement where we can see the ball is thrown across the court. It is showing the movement of the ball. So, where is the ball now? That is across the court. So, please underline across. So, it is showing the relationship between those two nouns, that is the ball and the court. So, across is a preposition. Second question, they drove along the road. Okay, they drove. So, they drove along the road. So, here along is the preposition. Again it is a preposition of movement where it is showing the movement. Next one, come and sit next to me. Okay, come and sit next to me. Over here, yes, it is next to is a preposition. Please underline next to. Please don't be angry with me. So, here don't be angry with me. So, angry and me is connected by with. So, with is a preposition. So, over here in the first main, across, along, next to, with are prepositions. Okay. Okay, so we will solve one more exercise from the same page, that is third main. Correct the following sentences. Here there are few sentences which is given and there are some errors in each sentence. So, we need to identify the error and we have to rewrite it again by correcting them, by writing the correct preposition. The first question is, the shops in the city open on 9 o'clock. So, here in the city, shops will be open on 9 o'clock. So, is this expression correct? No, isn't it? It is not on. So, that is at, that is because they are specifying the time in which the shops will be open. So, the answer is at, not on. So, you have to rewrite the sentence saying the shops in the city open at 9 o'clock. Okay. The next question is, he lives at Mumbai. Is that correct? Of course, they are specifying the place, but Mumbai is not a small place, isn't it? It's not a small city. It is a very huge city. In Mumbai, where does he live? We are not sure of it. We don't know where exactly in Mumbai he lives. So, Mumbai is a very large city. Hence, we have to use he lives in Mumbai, not at Mumbai. Okay? He lives in Mumbai. So, these are two examples. The remaining you have to do it by yourself. So, the next exercise is about preposition of time. I will read out the heading for you. Look at these pictures. Below each of them, write the appropriate preposition of place given in brackets. So, they have given few prepositions of place in bracket. You have to select by looking at the picture, right? So, there is a picture. You have to look at the picture and you have to write a preposition which matches with the picture. The first picture, right? So, there is a box and there is a ball. So, what does it suggest? So, what does it show? That is over. Okay. The second one. So, there is a box and top of that there is a ball, right? That is above. Third one, there is a box and there is a ball on top of the box, that is on. And in the next fourth picture, there is a box and there is a ball, okay. So, that is in front of. Yes, we have answered 4 questions. The remaining 4 you have to do it by yourself. Next, we have a question or a exercises. We have exercise related to preposition of time. So, refer to the picture given below and complete the sentences with at, on, in. By using at, on and in, we have to fill in the blanks. The first question, Columbus made his first voyage from Europe to America dash 1492. So, for the years, with years, we have to use in, right? So, it is in is the right answer. Columbus made his first voyage from Europe to America in 1492. The second question is, Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon dash 21st July 1969. Over here they have specified the exact date on which Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, that is 21st July 1969. Over here we have to use on, okay. Third one, I am just going out for shopping. I will be back dash about 20 minutes. So, over here it is in is the right option. Here it refers point of time in the future. So, in the future. So, in 20 minutes from now, she is going out for shopping. So, hence we have to use in. So, these are the 3 examples. Next, we have prepositions of movement. So, there are few pictures given. We have to refer to those pictures and we have to answer to the questions or we have to fill in the blanks. So, fill in the blanks with appropriate prepositions given in brackets. So, they have given prepositions in bracket. So we have to choose between those two and we have to answer any one. The elephant walked dash the forest and saw the man's hut. So there are three options: through, on and onto. So the right answer is through the forest. So the elephant walked through the forest and reached the man's hut. Second one, Mr. Hyena ran dash the man's hut and howled for a place. Here again three options: into, onto, over. So the right answer is into. So Mr. Hyena ran into man's hut and howled for a place. So the third one is the ship sailed dash the world. In bracket we have around, through and over. So the ship sailed dash the world. What is the answer? Around the world. The fourth one is the train went dash the tunnel. So it started from a point and exited from another point. So what did it do? It went through the tunnel. So through is the right answer. The suitcase fell dash the floor. It fell on the floor. So the suitcase fell on the floor is the right answer. We'll move on to the next main. So in the examination point of view, you can expect this type of question in your exam. Okay, we will solve one of those questions. So the second question, a little girl who had been told that Lincoln was not very good looking was taken dash her father to see the president. When Abraham Lincoln was the president, he was told that he's not very good to a girl. So a little girl was very much curious to see the president. Okay. So who took the girl to the president? That is her father. So she was taken by her father to see the president dash the White House. Where did her father take her? He took her to the White House. That is, here they are specifying a particular place where her father took her. That is at White House. Okay, at is the right answer. Lincoln chatted with her dash a while. So what did he do? He chatted with her for a while. So for is the right answer. For a while in his gentle, humorous way. Suddenly the little girl called out, "Daddy, he is not ugly at all. He is just beautiful." Right? Yes. Students, so these are the exercises related to prepositions. I have solved very few questions. I have solved very few exercises. The remaining exercises you need to solve it by yourself. So in today's class we have learnt, altogether we have learnt prepositions, the definition for prepositions with an example and types of prepositions. So we have learnt 4 types, but there are also many more types of prepositions. But in the examination point of view, these 4 types of prepositions are important. So that is preposition of place, time, manner and movement. So some of the prepositions are repeated in all the 4. So we have to use prepositions based on the context. We have to use prepositions accordingly. Thank you, students.